I used to be a big fan of the Walking Dead TV show. Remember when it was all the rage? I think they're on like their 27th spinoff now.
Yeah.
Daryl Dixon has his own show. The character Daryl has his own show now.
I never watched it, but I do remember when we were going to Atlanta.
Yep.
And we went and visited the Sonoy.
That's right, where they filmed The Walking Dead.
Where they filmed The Walking Dead. You guys took me through a Walking Dead journey, even though I wasn't a Deadhead. I don't know. What are Walking Dead fans
I love
called?
that. I mean, it was a good day, though, Brad.
It was a great day. And first of all, it was fun. And back then, who was it? I don't know if it was Toby Keith. I can't remember who was it that had the
Zach
restaurant.
Brown.
Zach Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Had great food there. In fact,
Rutledge Wood showed us around.
Yeah, because he lives there. That's his hometown.
Yep.
So I'm getting to that because used to be after they would show an episode of The Walking Dead, they would have a episode afterwards with a host called The Talking Dead.
Oh, right.
And they would break down the show for an hour.
Sure.
So I say that to only say this. There are 4 drivers that got eliminated because in The Talking Dead, they would do a segment of these are no longer with us.
Oh, the characters that were killed off the show?
The moss, the zombies that didn't survive the show.
Sure.
Zombie with moss on its head. Zombie in a car. So Kevin Harvick, Joey Logano, Michael McDowell, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. failed to advance. I don't think that we documented that at the top of the show. So they are no longer in the playoffs. Now they have all got a chance to go out and win a race and do the best they can because you still have money available to pick up in car owner points. So these guys are not parking their cars and forgetting about it. But I don't think that we mentioned that those 4 did not make it in, and they will not be in the round of 12. And now let's move on to this little segment.
It's time for another edition of Green Flag, Black Flag. And it's been so long since we played this, I'm not sure I remember the rules. I'm going to try to
Well, there is a writer's strike happening right now, Kent.
And we are scabs. We are busting the picket line here. Because our writers didn't take the day off. No, sir. They brought us these statements. If our panel agrees with these statements, they'll give it a green flag, and David Stiles will give it one of these. Yeah. Disagree, you get a black flag, and hear this. 3 black flags from all of our panel. Then we get that. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, you got something for everything.
Yeah, we did.
All right, here we go. Statement number 1. We'll start with Doug Rice. Denny Hamlin will not beat your favorite driver this weekend in Texas.
Black flag.
Oh.
I think Denny's on a roll. I could easily see that car going down there and winning at Texas Motor Speedway. And I know people are gritting their teeth and swearing under their breaths right now. Denny Hamlin's going to be in this championship fight to the last lap at Phoenix.
Probably. Yeah, I agree. I think we will certainly see him run really well all the way through to Phoenix. And I'm going to go ahead and say black flag that he does make the victory lane in Texas just because I want to hear that cool sound effect. So, Brad, don't let us down.
I'm going to let you down.
Oh,
I have to go against the grain here. Green flag. He will not utter those words at the end of 400 miles this Sunday at Texas Motor Speedway. Denny Hamlin's last top 10 finish happened in 2019 at the track, even though he's won there multiple times. And that was only a 9th place finish. And I'm not sure that Denny Hamlin is going to have the fastest car this weekend.
Not fair. Brad's using stats.
Well,
Come on.
We have more chances.
Yeah, we got more chances. And the writers gave us this one. Bubba Wallace is primed for a win, and we will see him in victory lane sometime in the next 3 races.
Who's this for me?
Let's go to Alexis. Yeah. Take it.
Yeah, I'm going to say green flag. I do believe that, as Brad mentioned earlier in the show, he has a good opportunity, probably the best opportunity to win at Talladega in the middle of this round. But if he doesn't have a win by the time we get to the Roval, it's not going to happen.
All right, Brad, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to say black flag because you may say 3 races, but really it's 2. Because let's be honest, with no disrespect, and they'll fully admit it, the Roval's not happening for Bubba Wallace as a win. And I don't see Texas and Talladega happening either.
Okay, Doug Rice.
I love that. The fact that you can just say with no disrespect and it fixes everything.
That's like bless your heart.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Exactly. It's perfect. I'm going to say green flag because Bubba Wallace is going to win at Talladega. So there you go.
Again.
Book it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
When
won
was the
there
last
before.
victory? How long's it been?
He won at Kansas last
Kansas.
year.
You're in
Okay.
2 races.
Yeah, but he'd already been eliminated from the playoffs, and he won at Kansas rather convincingly. He is a good track's known as former plate track race car driver.
Super
right.
Speedway.
All right, let's go to Brad for this one this time around. This year's champion will not come from Hendrick, Gibbs, or Penske.
Oh, black flag. Unless it comes from RFK, and Brad Keselowski was part of my championship 4, I find it hard to believe that either Gibbs or Hendrick will not put at least one or multiple cars in the championship 4, and I think that's where the trophy is going.
All right, Doug.
Give me that.
Want it again? Okay,
yes.
sure. This year's champion will not come from Hendrick, Gibbs, or Penske.
Black flag. Black flag. Because I have officially in the last 3 minutes jumped on the Denny Hamlin bandwagon until he's eliminated. And then I'll say I don't even know what I was talking about.
All right, Alexis.
Yeah, green flag. No, just kidding. Black flag. Come on.
Anyway,
Give me the sound, David. Give me the sound. Yes. Yeah, black flag. It is definitely going to come from one of those 3 teams. I'm going to say Joe Gibbs Racing.
What is the sound? Is that an oboe?
that's probably a sousaphone.
Wah, wah, wah. That's
Or
what
a
it reminds
baritone,
me of.
sousaphone, yeah.
Okay.
I just think a Price is Right.
Yeah.
Well, it is, but it's the instrument. All right, I think we have time for one more, do we?
Yes.
Want to do one more?
Sure,
Here we
let's
go. We'll start with Doug Rice on this one. 2 Toyotas will make the Final 4.
Well, I've already said Denny was winning it all.
Uh-huh. The other one would be...
Black flag. No, he's the only one.
Only one.
Yeah.
Alexis.
Yeah, I'm going to say green flag. I'm going to say Truex actually makes it too.
All right.
As well.
Brad.
Is it 2 or at least 2?
2 Toyotas. The writer said 2 Toyotas. Yeah.
I'm going to say green flag because I want this to be positive for Toyota. They have 3 Joe Gibbs Racing and 2 2311 cars. They have almost half
That's
of
true.
the round of 12 right now. And I find it hard to believe that they won't put 2 of them in the championship 4 race.